you were truly a man who said you were going to do what you said you were going to do. So that was the first and most easiest piece for me to bite into, right? If you would have said like, oh, hey, yeah, why don't you just move in, and you were a POS dad, or if things were just falling apart, I would have been like, oh, okay, maybe like, let's hold back. But it was never, ever, ever that case. And you were continuously always open, even if I didn't understand. And I want this to be a really big piece for the wives to understand that I didn't have this like massive dreamer's mentality brain. I didn't know about self-development. I just didn't know. I didn't even know this world existed. And I just couldn't believe I didn't know it existed, but I didn't. And so Mark bringing me into this and saying, hey, this is where we're going to go. And I saw the ideas and the ideologies that you were adapting and that you were learning, and I liked it. Now, although I didn't adapt it right away, and it took me, I don't know, probably a few years before I was like, okay, maybe I should.
I would say you honestly really started adapting it after Cabo.
I agree.
2021, we went to Cabo at Ryan Stevens' Mastermind, and I saw a shift because I don't know if I ever told you this, but like, when we were going around the room, what'd you learn? And Ryan said, all right, Kendra. That was after you smoked his ass in the running and you guys became friends. But like, all right, Kendra, what'd you learn? And your posture, you sat up and there was something, I don't remember the exact words, but you're like, I can do this, came out. I can actually be part of this guy's journey or my journey or whatever it was. And
so truly, you opening me up to that world, being a man.
We've been to a ton of other
I've
events,
been to a tons. Right? I have, right? Yeah.
Grant Cardone, Ryan Stewman.
And I still had maybe some part of me that was like, okay, I'm still trying to figure out where I fit into this. Like, where can Kendra become her own along the side of her husband? Because for so long, I just, like I said, for so long, I didn't adapt. I didn't know how to adapt the mentality. I didn't know where to start. I wasn't just like, oh yeah, this is awesome. Okay, like, let's go. Now we're both like two powerhouse couples. It wasn't the case for me at all. So I don't want these wives to be like, oh, well, I just can't adapt how my husband, I'm never going to be like my husband. So, yeah, you're probably never going to be, but that's okay.
I just want to pause right there to stay on topic. You were investing small incremental pieces of time.
Yes, I was.
Pieces of trust.
Massive trust. And you never, ever have let me down with that, and yeah, like you had said, we have goals and we have dreams and maybe they get a little squirrely and we have to take a roundabout way and we got to backtrack and we got to redo some things. However, never have you let yourself down or let me down with guiding us to that future where we're going, and although I may have been taking baby steps, you have included me in on every single piece, whether it was business, whether it's the gym or success stories, or like I said, self-development stuff. Even though I know that you knew there's so much that I don't understand quite yet, you still take the time, you invest into me still by, hey, do you understand that? Or, hey, did you get that? Because this is why this is important. Or, or, hey, can you do this for me in the business? Just keeping me involved and keeping me invested, because that's really when I am able to come into my own. And I think you saw that in me before I kind of saw it in me. And now I'm just like, hey, yeah, let's go. This is what we got to do. Okay. And if I have a question.
I invested something into you that I've never invested into any other person.
Patience.
Patience.
I knew it. Yeah. That's true.